Squid wow wow wow. Yeah, that one different. That one different. Really, I kick back there. Nobody rush that one. Make that one stay for the day. The day when ice are chill upon lemonade. Let's go. Kenny go fast. Yes sir. Yes sir. Early education.
Yeah. To our youngsters, yeah,
Yes,
and I
sir.
think at this age was a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what is really a nursery rhyme? Is it something of logics? You understand? Truthful, or what were they trying to really bring to our young children,
Yeah.
our youths at the time? Eh? As I said before, I've never gone through it in any great extent. Understand? But I think it's something that really in a sense mislead our children, our people, you understand?
Yeah.
Because when you're teaching our children certain things, then we need to explain, you understand?
Yeah.
The logics behind it, and what is really meant.
Yeah.
And coming up, as a young man, growing up as a young man, we know that many of our elders, refute it. You understand? Yeah.
Because there's so much more things to learn.
Exactly. As I
So
said
much
before.
more things of substance,
Yeah, as I said before, I don't recall, it had been explained. You understand?
Yeah.
Whether this is a reality or it's just something that was made up by those who had control over us. You understand?
Because like I look on the curriculum for grade 1, and it really have a good intention for the Jamaican students. It's to develop their innate ability. That sounds good, but nothing innate no go on along the line. Cause you have some youth at school apart. Them barely scrape through school, but yet still them some people keep an eye on them. They said no. Despite that, watch a person. Despite that, them get trouble, but watch that person. Them go come out. And it's nothing that was taught in the school system. And some people, after graduating school, them have such insight into a reality of earth runnings, of systems, of reality, that them find themselves places up a certificate wouldn't necessarily open the door, but them end up get like how Dennis Brown buried in a hero circle. Him know things, him skill. Louis Bennett, all them great people, is like them tap into something, and them is why we never learn to tap into our own RNG economy. What the threat, what is it the bad about it if we do that?
Well, we must remember, that our foreparents were taken from our homeland, you understand, which is Africa, yeah, and brought to the West, yeah, for the main purpose of enriching
Europe,
Britain, yeah, and all those who had taken our people are slaves, you understand?
Yeah.
That was the main aim, yeah. And what they really the few of us who were being taught, you understand?
Yeah.
they were things what they told us, what they teach us is that things that they want to keep us in slavery. Yeah, they used to keep us in slavery. Yeah, it's not anything that we came from our ancestors, our foreparents.
Yeah.
No. Which would most likely enlighten us, you understand?
Yeah.
You know, with regards to you know, our what you call it now, our traditions, you understand? Yeah?
Yeah.
Our way of life, you understand? Yeah? They weren't teaching us anything like that, yeah?
Yeah. And on level 2, sir, we're going to step up to level 2, Mr. Sinclair, John I.
Yeah.
Level 2, the question is, what the word inoculation mean? Like when them say people, them inoculate with education system, what that mean?
Inoculate. Well, in my own understanding, you know, inoculate, yeah? I am not a student of you know, university. You understand? As it exists. Yeah. I my teachings, you understand, came naturally. You understand?
Yeah.
What I'm able to express and learn. What I learn is just it come to me. You understand?
Yeah.
As a young man, you understand? I have to, let me go back further. My mother and father, you understand, you know, split up when I was a very young child, you understand? I think it's about age 4 to 5, yeah, somewhere around there, yeah. But I can recall, you understand, even at that young age, you see, that had taken place, yeah.
Yeah.
And growing up, I wanted to find out from my mother, you understand,
Yeah.
father, what went wrong, why they had to split, you know.
Yeah. That's heavy enough on a 4-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. My father, mother and father had what? 4 of us. Huh? Yes, I can recall. 2 boys and 2 girls. Yeah. My brother, only brother from my mother and father. Yeah. Well, he was the eldest one. Yeah. And then I have a sister who followed him, and then myself, and then a sister who followed me. You understand?
Yeah.
And at the time which I'm talking about is that I realized that it was just my sister who followed me, and I was along with my father at that time. You understand? My mother and the 2 elder children. You understand? Went. Yeah. So we were there for a while with my father. You understand? My father was a man who produced brick. He was a brick maker at that time. Yeah. You know how brick they produce brick. Yeah. They use clay.
Yeah.
I mean they dig it and then they mash it and then they have the what you call this thing where shape it out. Yeah. I don't know what name.
Yeah. That thing went black.
Exactly like that. Yeah, black. Yeah. And then they have this fire system like a
kiln.
Yeah. Where they bake it in. You understand? See.
Yeah.
And from there, after it baked properly or burned properly, then they take it out and and continue to with the process and build up a portion. After I heard that he had his trademark on his bricks, and I said, you know that during the 50s and 60s, maybe beyond that, Jamaica used to use bricks,
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
bricks.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What was his
build,
letters?
yeah, to build up, to build. You understand?
What was his letters and his bricks? Me know
I-
one said
I-
GP, me know one said JGS or something.
I wanted to find out that, but I didn't.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because after a while, he abandoned that. You understand, and start doing other things. Yeah,
Mm.
and you know that after a while, bricks come out of the whole system. You understand?
Yeah.
Although there were people were using it still, but it wasn't so popular like in those earlier days. Yeah. Yes. So
Them separating, you still remember that trauma there?
yes, and
yeah.
it that continues for a while. After a while, my mother sent the two elder children to come and get us from our father. You understand? And I recall we went with them. Yeah. And at that point we were living. My father was living there at this place where they call Mango Stone.
Yeah, what that last night?
Yeah, last night.
Last
Mango
night,
Stone.
that place. Yeah.
That is between Agley Park Road, that is the bottom part, and Mullines Road, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It just a stone throw from there to go to which is the place which is now called what it is now, Portia Sims
Drive?
not Drive. I can't remember, but people know. You understand?
Yeah.
A lot of people know.
Oh my God!
That is where they have the overhead bridge now. You understand?
Yeah,
Going
3
from-
mile.
3 miles.
Yeah.
Yes, and we went with our elder brother and sister to live with our mother. We're at this place which was owned by our grandmother. You understand? That's what my mother. Yeah. That is 21 Nelson Street. Yeah. 21 Nelson Street, I suppose supposed to be in the area of where the police station, Admiral Town.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not really sure about that, but Admiral
You
Town.
can't correct it. I don't know a town like that.
I think that part of it was a situated in Admiral Town.
Yeah.
Because there was a stone throw from the police station, which is known as Admiral Town. Yeah. And below you had Jonestown, yeah, and Craigtown.
Yeah.
But let me first we grew up there. We didn't stay there that long. You understand? We didn't stay at 21 Nelson Street that long. My grandmother sold that place and went to 5 Wellington Street in Brownstown. Yeah. So, but before I used to attend what they call at that time Sunday school, yeah. And they used to say that when I was singing, I sound like a Fifi. So,
Fifi.
Yeah. I think that's an instrument.
Wind instrument.
Yeah. And you know.
Yeah.
We
That's your first feedback for your music. That's your first feedback for your music.
What do you mean by that?
That's the first time somebody comment on your
Oh, yes, as a young child
Yeah,
growing up. Yes, definitely.
music. Guys, reason with Mr. Sinclair, John I, recording artist. This man have cool Irish reggae music. The man live it as him sing it. The man music is like the around him present, same way, calm, cool, Irish thing. Me not talk scent and hotel thing. Me not talk real deep roots, rich forget a meditation. Right now we journey from nursery rhyme. I wanna go now to Mr. Sinclair career. Yes, sir. Church. Fifi. Yeah.
Well, I was on the verge of telling you that you know, when my grandmother sold that place at 21 Lindsay Street, as I said before, it wasn't long after we got there, you know, my sister and I, you know, to where my elder brother and sister and my grandmother and my mother was living, and other relatives, you understand, yeah. So we moved from there and went to 5 Wellington Street in Brownstone, yeah.
Garden Parish.
That is where this road anyway we leave from, we come from downtown there.
Oh, not St. Anne-at-all?
No, man.
Okay.
No, I don't remember mentioning about St. Anne there.
Yeah.
Brownstone was in the east, you understand? It's in the east, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, a stone throw from Parade, you understand?
Yeah.
And
near Jotex, them south side, them side.
Near south side, right?
Okay.
Near south side, yeah. We used to while we were living there, we used to go down at
Seaside,
Paradise Street.
Okay.
We used to go down. What is it? What is it's called again, man? But I can't recall that there was this place which was known as Webster, where we used to have this ship.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Down by the seaside, yeah. And they used to have this it was a soda known as Webster at the time, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there is a produce it on the ship there.
Yeah.
But we used to go down there as young people, and you know, have a bath and thing, and then come up back and So while we were living at 5 Wellington Street, I started also attending a school. I see when young, what I used to call a school at them school at the time.
College?
No, man. Kindergarten or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't remember if that was the name they used to call it, at that time, yeah. And so I stayed there until about age 6, you know, 6 or a little above that, and then I started attending Franklintown Primary.
Yeah.
We didn't stay there I didn't stay there so long, you understand, because until we reach the age to really go to
high school.
Not high school, secondary.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that my grandmother sold that place again and removed back to what is known, we used to call Jonestown. 5 Clarence Road. Yeah. So we moved from 5 to another 5 to another 5. And we lived there, we grew up there, you understand, for a while, and at our age now, it's about when we left 5 what is this? What is Wellington Street. We left 5 Wellington Street. Yeah. I was about 1 year plus a little in Franklintown Primary School. Yeah. And I can remember we were there when we were about independence, understand? And you know, and you have a little green cup them and all to wear during independence. Yeah. And then we know about bolo slush and them things, because we used to get that lunch at Franklintown Primary. Yeah. And well, as I said, we left there. I recall almost how long we spent there. You understand? So it was my two elder siblings, my brother and sister, and myself, and the sister that followed me were living there same and other relatives. Yeah. My cousins, you understand? Which was my auntie's children. Yeah. And even until this day, I'm in contact with one of them. Yeah. Which is who's about 5 to 7 years older than me, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yes, and but after a while they removed to their own place.
Yeah.
Not far from us. Yeah.
During this time, which record or jukebox or radio you hear where make you say, what is this? Me want the music. Yeah.
No, I can't recall anything about those things at this time. We were really taking any interest in those things at that time.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was really in about 1970, 72 after when Michael Manley won the election.
Yeah.
And I got a job which came through one elder that I know, you understand, who was living close by us in Jonestown. Yeah. And I was working as a laborer, you understand, on this project.
1972.
Was somewhere around here, you understand? Yeah. If I remember correctly, but it was in the 70s. Yeah. If I can remember when they began to extend the Jubilee, the second part of Jubilee, you understand? The Jubilee Hospital, that is where I was working, with this Mason brother who used to get his own contract, and then I went to work with him. Yeah. So and that is where I started learning masonry. You understand?
Yeah.
Or the mason work. Yeah. Working as a labor with these two brothers, who were masons. You understand?
Yeah.
And when they gone for lunch in the midday, 12 o'clock, I just take up them tool and start dress a wall. You understand? Yeah. Working with them, as a young man, and looking at what they are doing and things. They never hands-on teaching me. You understand? But plenty of things that I learn, I don't learn it from somebody say, do this, do that. Yeah. Where the mason work is concerned. I'm working with them, I'm observing, you understand, and look how the things are being done, you understand. And that was how I learned most of what I know in masonry, you understand. And as I said, when these brothers gone at lunchtime, our elders, so to speak, because they were my elders. I took up the tool, which was the shovel, and then I start,
just the wall.
You understand? Yeah. When they return during the after the lunch time, and them come back and them see the piece of wall, just them say, "Brethren, you can't get your tool, man. You can't get your tool." Yeah. And then pass
buy a shovel now.
Then pass me. You understand? But the truth is that when it comes to the practical thing, I'm really slow. You understand? I wasn't a slow person. I catch on quick. to doing things like that. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So like the exposure from a youth time, the exposure in a interest, and the exposure where colonial people give us, and even the I mean, how we catch on to things is like, you know, there's a songwriter said there's good in us and we always want to bring it out.
Yeah.
You know, but
I agree.
yeah, certain things is like block and obstacle,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so it affect the development.
Yes. I brought up that part of the history because of the fact that that was there. I got to become so interested in music. You
Jubilee
understand?
Hospital?
Yes. While listening, while working there, you know, with the brothers, the Masons and things like that, and there Anatone was behind that. Is behind that where Jubilee.
Yeah.
And we were on the second floor, if I remember correctly, and most of the times there's music there around there, so playing, you understand, and it was Bob Marley, Trenchtown Rock and all those things, you understand, yeah, those songs, yeah. That was at the time when we released Trenchtown Rock. That was a song which was, you know, it's song.
Yeah.
People used to play plenty, you understand, and others, yeah. So I used to cock my ears listening Bob Marley song during that time, you understand?
So you address the wall, the building build,
yes.
the vibration that echo through the building, because no painting, no furniture.
No.
So you just
and it was upstairs and the road was just next to it.
Yeah.
So I was always listening Bob Marley music from the person or person who were playing it, you understand? And as a young man, I love what I was hearing, you understand, in terms of the lyrics and the rhythm, the song on the whole, you understand? Because Bob Marley was singing any negative things, you understand? Yeah. And his songs and how the lyrics and how them, you know, put them together and put it together, you know, I was very much inspired, yeah, by Bob Marley and the Wailers, you understand, yeah. And it continues, yeah. This elder who really you know, carried me there, you understand, he gave me one of his my first LP, you understand, which is the same Trenchtown Rock.
You see, him buy it for you?
No, he had that.
Give it to you?
He gave it to me, you understand.
So must say, young man, you always have vibe to that song, you know what?
Yeah.
Control this.
Yes, he gave me that LP, and I have that LP until now, you understand. Trenchtown Rock, Yes, and I was a fan of Bob Marley and the Wailers, man, you understand, and reggae music and all, growing up, you understand. I up until this day, I don't listen to the negative. I don't listen to the negativity, you know, music which is negative, you understand, especially the so-called dancehall music. Dancehall music, I mean, know is in the early days, you never had carry them type of lyrics there where talk about under this and under that, lewd music, you understand? No. Yeah, and you kill your brother and you do this and that. Yeah? No.
Nothing but fruits, nothing but reality, just wow.
Yeah. So I go that way up until during the same time, in the same 70s there, you know, I come in contact with this elder Rasta man, you understand? One of the man would have carried the Rasta man teaching from the early days, you understand? Yeah.
So you had you put pen to paper at that time before you meet the man, or
no? No, I didn't know how to write a song at that time. Listen, didn't know how to write a song.
Yeah.
But I tried growing up to really send myself to school but oftentimes I have to really stop. You understand? Yeah, yeah. And I recall one of the time um, during these days, these days that I'm talking about, my father wasn't around. You understand? It's just my mother, yeah, and the grandmother, and
Yeah.
but after a while, my father come back in the picture. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I recall I went to him. I went to him to
Come back to mommy.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, not to
Oh, that's not in your life.
Yeah, in my life, you understand? And I don't remember how that happened, I don't know. I don't know, but in we came back, I don't know him getting in contact with me that we were living.
Sure interest.
Yeah. And is at that point now, one of the time I went to where he was born and grew up with his family, you understand? A place known as Parks Road, you understand? Upper St. Andrew there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I stayed there for a while with my uncle and his wife. Yeah. Which is was my auntie-in-law. So
It's a like
yeah.
what, 30 miles away? Or?
No man. It's about 16 miles from Kingston.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
About 16 miles from Kingston, yeah. You drive from Kingston Crossroad, Halfway Tree, Constant Spring Road, right up. When you reach a Constant Spring top there, them call this again.
Golden Spring.
No, you don't reach Golden Spring. Before you look at it, before you reach Golden Spring. Yeah? That's the Constant Spring. I think the last part of Constant Spring Road. Okay? And then you move from there, you turn to your left, and then that road carry to Parks Road.
Yeah.
And then now you also can come straight up Red Hills Road and to Rockall.
Yeah.
And when you reach Rockall, you just go down, turn right, and then you go down that road, straight down back to the same place. You carry the same place. Yeah.
Them road they go out to Portland and come back around.
Come back, exactly. Same, yeah. Yeah, so back to the whole question of the music, that is all really I got really interested in music, you understand?
Yeah.
Listening to Bob, I never stopped listening to Bob Marley, I listened to Burning Spear, Culture later on, and others, you understand? Because there were other brothers there were singing positive music also. Yeah.
This is the question I have for you now, Mr. John I. So Sinclair, you observe the man them make the building catch on. Alright. I want to know.
Yeah.
You notice the music appealing to you, you gravitate to it.
Yes.
You get the LP.
Yeah.
Alright. El Rastafari come in your vicinity, in your environment.
Yes.
You gravitate to him.
Yes.
Alright. So you interested in learning, lifelong learning. What kind of wisdom you want? What kind of wisdom you want impart to people who go through the system but them not understand certain things, because you get it one different type of way. What kind of wisdom you want impart to them? Like some things.
What kind of wisdom I like to impart to especially our young people.
Yeah.
Understand today.
Who will lead tomorrow.
Yes. Is that I have learned, coming along that people don't knowledge of their past history, is like a tree without roots.
But what is history? History. No man think history is 1838 and 1492.
Yeah, well, but history is enough, man. It's plenty.
Yeah.
Present day history, you understand? Yeah. Which is the life where we have gone with present here now. Yeah, we're living and
Yeah.
history beyond history, you understand? Because it's thousands of years, you understand? Yeah.
Where them get them, or them to get past the internet thing and reach to that history there. History one, the first one I believe in history. You say a tree without, a people without knowledge of their past is
like a tree without
roots.
Yeah.
Alright. How them get to the past and which year you want them start at and which civilization you want them start at, sir?
Well, you see, since we are in the West here, in Jamaica, then you need to know about yourself, you understand, how you get here, you understand. For example, as a 10-year-old, as a 12-year-old, how you get here, so, you understand, see, yeah, see, how you don't know how you get here, all you get to know is how you get here. You have to go back in time, and that is history, you understand. Yes, so as I said, you have history beyond history, you understand, see? So, slavery started in during the 15th and 16th century, as far as I remember, I understand what I learned, I understand. And, well, let me say, put it this way, you know, I as a young man growing up, I used to love books too, you understand, and that is why, you know, although we never get plenty of education, you understand, the chance to go to high school and etc. But me used to love read, you understand. When me used to walk one down the road, me used to look on sign and read and see and spell and pronounce it and all them things, you understand. Yeah. And so I had this interest in learning as a young man, growing up, you understand, yeah. But because of the situation with broken family, you understand, I didn't get the opportunity, you understand, to go to a school for 5 years or, you know, according to a school life, you understand, so. But to me, it appears that I had a good head piece, you understand, maybe through bloodline or etc. You understand? See? So I could think out things, you understand? Yeah. And growing up I realized, you know, that a dictionary is very helpful, you understand, in learning. Yeah.
Not one of the first book them somebody to buy, man.
Yeah. Dictionary, you understand? Yeah. But one of my first books is an atlas. You understand?
Yeah.
And I have it until now. I bought it about quite a while now. I have it still, so I can look at it and say how long I have it. You understand? Yeah. It is Purnell Illustrated Atlas.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I go say Russia. That I go say Rhodesia.
Yes. The whole of Africa, the whole of Europe, the whole of South America, North America, etc. You understand? See? Yeah. And I have that atlas until today. Yeah. And I recall going through the atlas. I learned that I remember the author. Oh yes, Purnell. Yeah. At a certain section it says Africa was highly developed during the 15th and 16th centuries. And that is when slavery started, according to what I know. Understand? Yes? The 15th and 16th, but at that time, the book said Africa was highly developed. So when the Europeans came into Africa, that is the time that they came in, you understand?
Another people.
Yes. and began to strip our foreparents, our ancestors from Africa into the West. You understand? You know, to build up the West. Yeah.
Give me a break. Just my minute, please.
So history, go to a, so your interest, you have something attracting you.
Yes.
And you answer the call.
Yes.
So you put yourself in places and you design your manners a way where it is facilitated until it come through. Because you love the music, the man take to you and buy the record. You say, alright, buy your things now. And other elder them take to you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you start do your research.
Yeah.
Alright. And the first thing you say is that you have to know your history. Alright, so you start from the Bulgar slush?
Yes.
Yeah. So you start from the
Frampington primary.
Yes, and then you channel it back.
Yeah.
And then you reach a point in the perennial dictionary part that say Africa had a civilization.
Yes,
so you're saying if the youths have an interest, if them alright, so them for design themselves to get there.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because if you don't know where you're coming from,
you
know, as it's expressed over and over, you can't know where you're going. You understand? Like having said that, the generation of today, our young children, our youth today, you understand? They're barking up the wrong street. You understand? Because they are putting education aside. You understand? They don't want to be educated, and without an education, a good education, first know your history. You understand? You mean? Yes. So you can move from there, you know, to know, you know, where you need to go. You understand? See? Yeah.
Where these materials, sir? Where these material? Because even if
are these material. It's plenty. It's in Marcus Garvey. It's in the reggae music by Bob Marley and others. You understand? See? You have others who in today have more, you understand, who are teaching us about our history, you understand? Yes? So it is plenty even on the phone what our children them love, but they're not dealing with the important part of the thing. You know, to build them up as a people, you understand? They are more in certain things where we really keep them back, you understand, into modern slavery, you understand, see? You get me? And this time is upon us, you understand? If you don't know where you're coming from and where you're going, you understand? That is where the issue say, you understand? Yeah? So therefore, you have to seek to get knowledge, you understand? Because that is what will guide you, you understand, in the right direction. See me? And I must say this. It is said by, I'm not going to mention the name right now, them seek and learn, you understand? 80,000 careless Ethiopians when go down with Babylon. See? Yeah? And tell them me say that another joke. Yeah? Because we see what is coming upon us today. Them don't realize that. You understand? Of the New World Order which is coming upon us. You understand? By 2030. You understand? Yeah?
Alright. Sir. Say for instance, a juvenile lose him phone for a week, the screen cracks, sir. Where you send him, what kind of resources you must go get for sit down under a tree and read? Because viewers, me and Mr. Sinclair was reasoning the other day, I'm gonna tell me some happenings what more. It not really come over news. And it's shocking to me. So I say, how do they tap into these reasoning these wisdom. This wisdom, as a man said, the revolution will not be televised. So where the resources are.
It is on this where you call it gadget or whatever you want to call it, where having it, where most of them have them on today. Plenty.
Yeah.
Marcus Garvey's speech plenty on it.
Yeah.
Dr. Omar Johnson's speech is plenty on this, you understand? Even Farrakhan, you understand? Many of what his speech is plenty upon this. See? And many others, my brother, you understand? Where them can sit down and listen and learn, you understand? What they need to learn to survive in this world, you understand?
Survive.
To
survive.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Thanks, Auntie. To survive.
Yes.
To survive.
And to come out of modern slavery.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. So, sir, the last thing before I go, sir, so is like to leave the modern slavery thing for survive.
Yeah.
It's like we're under attack and it's like an awakening need to happen. So you're pointing them the first direction is to go back to their roots because the cow jump over the moon thing.
Yeah, it's like what you call them say fables, you understand?
Yeah.
And them try to tell you something but them not really explain it, in the sense of them to explain it.
It seems like they would have, because the youth are say, Coach, I'm going to have that in my brain for the whole day, because I'm inquisitive,
Yeah.
And just add up to just frazzle him out.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Exactly,
Sir, I'm going to leave it to your breakfast, your ital breakfast, sir. Thank you very much again, Mr. Sinclair. This is our second interview. And I hope it's not our last because we have something to talk about what not coming in the news, sir. So thank you very much again, Mr. Sinclair John I.
Yes,
thanks, thanks, sir.
Always will come in, you understand, because
Ethiopian gates.
And that Ethiopia I learned to spell with an A in the earliest time.
Yeah, I see it on the pillar. I mean, I say, eh?
Yes, and I learned that from a book. I learned that from a book, which I got in 2012 when I went to in Britain or England, so to speak. Yeah, me and my wife.
Yeah.
I went to visit my daughter, my eldest child. You understand? Who had recently gone through our studies. You understand?
Yeah.
Up there, I went 2011. My wife and I should go. You understand? But she stayed back.